Good morning, Masters. I welcome you all to day 19 of 41-day meditation challenge. So, as we continue with the statement every day, so let us remember again that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So, let us keep repeating this statement every day, my dear friends, so that we remember every day that we are spiritual beings here to have a human experience, right? So, how do we realize our own spiritual nature, right? So, the statement is good. Yeah, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. But to know that, you have to meditate. That's the only way, my dear friends. Only when you close your eyes and go deep within, you can realize your own spiritual nature, right? There might be some other ways to also realize, but the easiest way to realize your own true nature, your own spiritual nature, is by the practice of meditation. Only when you meditate, you can unlock all the hidden potentials within you, which is available within you. You don't need to search anywhere outside, my dear friends. All the potentials, all the things that you want, you can manifest within from your own inner energy, right? From your own soul energy. So that's the reason meditation is a very, very important process that we have to cultivate in our day to day life, my dear friends. So, with this statement, let us start our meditation, my dear friends. So, if there are any new person who are joining for meditation today, so let me repeat the procedure to meditate. I request everyone to please choose a comfortable place. You can choose your sofa or bed or on the floor. You can also sit on the chair, and please make sure that your body is comfortable, and you can also take support of your back. You have to sit erect. You can take support of your back, because only when your body is comfortable, your body will support for meditation, right? So the next step is you have to collapse your fingers and cross your legs, right? Collapse your fingers, cross your legs. You can place it comfortably on your lap and gently close your eyes and observe the normal, natural breath. Just be with the normal, natural breath. You don't need to do anything, my dear friends. Just observe your breath. Just observe the beautiful flow of breath that's happening within you. You are inhaling the breath and exhaling the breath. You just observe the process. This meditation is called Anapanasati Meditation, my dear friends. Ana means in breath, Apana means out breath, Sati means to be one with the breath. Just be one with your own breath. Your breath is your guide. Your breath guides you to connect to your inner being, your true self. So just be with your breath. Your breath is your guru. The moment you start observing your breath, your mind becomes still. Your mind reaches to a thoughtless state. Just be with your breath, my dear friends. Observe your normal, natural breath. If you get thoughts, just ignore them and bring back your total attention to your breath, my dear friends. Let us enjoy our meditation with music, my dear friends. Just be with your breath. Just observe your normal, natural breath, my dear friends. Just be with your breath. Just be with your breath, my dear friends. Observe your normal, natural breath. Bring your attention back to your breath, my dear friends. Just observe your natural breath. Just be with your breath, my dear. Just become one with your breath, my dear friends. Nimishta, madam. Just be with your breath, my dear friends. Okay, masters, last minute. Just be with your breath. Last 10 seconds. Please place your hands on your eyes, my dear friends. Place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bring your hands forward and gently look into your hands, my dear friends. So, it, thank you, friends, for taking part in this beautiful, energetic, meditative session. So, I request you all to please share your experiences so that it will be helpful for others and they will be inspired by your experience and they may also try to do meditation. So, it's very important to share our experiences, my dear friends. So, if anyone would share your experience, it would be great. So, meanwhile, I will continue with today's story from the book Swami Rama, Living with the Himalayan Masters. So, today I'm going to repeat one of the important chapter, my dear friends. So, the name of the chapter is My Experience with a Dancing Girl, right? So, what happens was um, once master of Swami Rama's guru informs him that you have to go. This chapter I've already said in the initial stage, so I'm repeating this because this is a very important chapter. So you have to go to a cremation ground for sadhana, right? So here the story goes in such a way. One time he instructed me, now, my boy, go to Darjeeling. Outside the city, there is a stream, and on the bank of the stream is a cremation ground. No matter what happens, for 41 days, you should do a particular sadhana, spiritual practice, which I am going to teach you. No matter how much your mind attempts to dissuade you from completing the sadhana, you should not leave that place. So his guru is instructing him that no matter what happens, no matter how your mind guides you or how your mind tricks you, you should do your sadhana for 41 days, right? This is the instruction given by Swami Rama's guru. So he said, okay, I'll go there. And he started going. So I, I thought it's very good for me to, just spend my vacation in sadhana. So he thought that let me spend this time in sadhana. So I followed the practices he had assigned to me for 39 days and nothing happened. So Swami Rama followed his practices for 39 days. But but he's having expectation that every day during meditation or while doing meditation he'll have some experience. So he had completed 39 days, but nothing happened. Then some powerful thoughts came into my mind. On 39th day, powerful thoughts came into his mind. What a foolish thing you are doing, wasting your time in a lonely place, cut off from the world. You are wasting the best period of your youth. So all these thoughts are coming from his mind, right? So his mind is giving hints like, what a foolish thing you are doing, wasting your time in a lonely place, cut off from the world. You are wasting the best period of your youth. My master had said, remember on the, he's just recalling it. Remember on the 41st day, you will definitely find some symptoms of improvement within yourself. Don't give up before that. Don't be swayed by the suggestions of your mind. No temptations, right? So I had said, I promise. So he had promised his master. But on 39th day, my mind advanced reason after reason. So mind is giving reason after reason. I thought, what difference can two more days possibly make? So on 39 days, thinking, what difference can 2 more days do? You have not experienced anything after 39 days. So what experience you may get in 2 more days? That's what he's thinking. He's thinking he had promised to write letter for his friends, but he has not written any letter. So you are living among the dead. What type of teaching is this? Why should your master have you do this? He can't be a good teacher. So I decided to leave. So all this thinking is in his mind, my dear friends. He's thinking, what kind of guru do I have? He's asking me to, do meditation along with the cremation ground in the along among with the dead bodies. So what type of teaching is this? All these thoughts he's getting in his mind. I poured a bucket full of water on the fire. I destroyed the small thatched hut. It was a cold night, so I wrapped myself in a woolen shawl and walked towards the city. So when all these thoughts came, what he did was he just poured the bucket of water on the fire that he had created there, and he just wrapped a shawl and he started walking. Right. So when he was walking, I was going down the excuse me, I was going down the main street when I heard some musical instruments being played. There was a woman singing and dancing. The theme of the music was, there is very little oil in the vessel of life and the night is vast. I repeat it. There is very little oil in the vessel of life and the night is vast. She repeated the phrase again and again. That stopped me. The sound of the tabla drums seemed to call me. Fire on thee, fire on thee. What have you done? So when he heard this song, all this thinking is happening again in his mind. I felt so dejected. I thought, why don't I complete the final 2 days? If I go to my teacher, he will say, you have not completed your practice. You are expecting fruit before the plant has matured. I repeat it. You are expecting fruit before the plant has matured. So I turned back and continued my sadhana for the remaining 2 days. On the 41st day, the fruit of the practice appeared just as he had predicted, right? On the 41st day, he got the result as predicted by his guru, right? So friends, what I am trying to say, what the moral of the story is, why we have kept this 41-day practice is, by only when you practice for the 41 days you will have some experience, right? If you do for a day, if you do for 2 days, if you do for 1 week and discontinue, you won't experience what transformation meditation brings in your life. That's the reason it's very important that you practice meditation every day. That's the reason we have kept this 41-day challenge. You might do for 20 days, you might do for 25 days, and you may feel like, oh, I'm not getting any experience. I'm not feeling any difference. Why should I continue this? Right? But it's very important that you do for 41 days. After 41 days, if you don't feel any changes in you or any difference before meditation, after meditation, then you take a decision. But my request is, please do it for 41 days, my dear friends. So when you do continuously for 41 days, definitely there will be a change in you. You can experience, you can see within yourself how I was before meditation and how I am after meditation, right? So this is a beautiful story, and I request you all to please complete 41 days challenge successfully, right? So anyone wants to share any experience or anyone have any questions, my dear friends? You can also ask in chat box in YouTube. Okay, so let me share the thought for the day. Just a moment, friends. So today's quote for the day is, if you feel, if you ever feel above or below anyone, you're wrong, right? So it's a very simple and very beautiful quote, my dear friends. If you ever feel above or below anyone, you're wrong. See, what we have to understand is, first thing is, we should never compare ourselves with any other person, right? A person might be more successful, or a person might be least successful when compared to you, but never ever compare yourself with any other person. Each and every person are the same. They are from the same source, they are from the same universal source, right? You have your own challenges and that person has their own challenges, but base, you always take an inspiration from other person, but never compare yourself with other person. For example, we have Swami Vivekananda, or we have, great persons like Swami Rama or Yogananda Paramahamsa. Let us inspired, let us get inspired by these great masters. Or you might have your own best friend who's doing very well, so let us take inspiration, but never ever compare yourself with other person, right? Because you, if you, when you compare yourself with other person, you are, you are degrading your own true nature, you are degrading your own, what to say, a beautiful nature within you. When you compare, when you think that you are, that person is superior, and you feel, you get, when you get that inferior feeling, it means that you're not valuing your own self. You have your own value, you have worth, you have your own self-worth. Just respect that, right? And just think that only thing we have to always look at is how, where we yesterday and how are we today. Our comparison should be within ourselves. Our comparison should be with how we were living our life the previous day and how we are living today. How can we be better than how we were yesterday? I repeat it. How can we be better than how we were yesterday? This should be the only comparison. Take inspiration from people around you, but never compare yourself with them, right? So getting inspired is a very positive sign, but comparing and feeling inferior is a very negative sign, my dear friends, right? Always be inspired with people among you, with successful people, with people who have good virtues. Be inspired with them, but never compare yourself with them, right? So just think only one thing: how was I living my life yesterday? Was I doing my best? And how I am living today? So that should be the only comparison. Compare yourself with how you were yesterday and how you are living today, right? And as I repeat the quote again, if you ever feel above or below anyone, you're wrong. So that's the thing. Never ever compare yourself with others. So that's the important thing, my dear friends. Always be inspired, right? So uh, I have a message from Sridhar. Okay, I'm just going to ask about the experience you have given. uh, the beautiful example. Okay, okay. Thank you, Sridhar. So, as I said, let us continue and finish the 41-day challenge, my dear friends. And again, never compare yourself with any other person. Just get inspired by people around you. And let us try to be better and better each and every day, my dear friends. Definitely, with practice of meditation, it will really help us to know what's happening in our life, what's happening in our mind, so that we can gradually become a better person as we do meditation every day, right? So let us end our session today, and I request you all to please join again for day 20. So we have almost completed 50%, right? Day 20, that would be tomorrow. And please do join and share this message to all your friends who can also get benefited by practice of meditation. Thank you so much and have a great day, my dear friends.